Time comes, don't postpone it.
Okay, we're just waiting for one more participant. It's one of my coaching clients, actually, and the only male joining us today, the only guy brave enough to go, you know what? I'm going to do this last minute thing and throw down. Let me just...
a brave man.
I know, right? It takes a brave actor, period. I have a very strong feeling that I would have had more people say they wanted to do this if I knew before this morning that I wanted to do it. I literally woke up this morning and was like, hey, I have an idea. And then sent you guys the invitation. So thank you for joining me today.
Sure. You're welcome. Thank you.
So here today, right now, there's Saki Miata, who is this awesome actress that I know here from Los Angeles. Roshunda Anthony, who is an awesome actress and a friend I haven't seen in forever from Charlotte. And Tanya McClellan, who is an awesome actress. We've only been in one thing together, right? One thing?
Oh, gosh, we've been in at least a couple of things.
You think so? Okay. My memory is so bad. Also from Charlotte, North Carolina. So the cool thing about this is that we've got people from both coasts, which is so exciting for me because I don't ever get to see like all my peeps at one time, you know?
Right, yeah.
All right, this is just, let me give you guys a really quick heads up on what this is, what we're doing. And then, whether she joins us in time or not, we'll go ahead and get started, okay? As far as preparedness for today, some of us are just doing brand new stuff and some of us are doing things that we've already known. I don't feel that off book needs to be required for this. It's just like, we're all artists. We got all this creative energy. And instead of just sitting at home, not doing anything with it, I thought it would be fun for us to just share some pieces. I'm not giving any kind of notes. This is not my way of trying to convince people to do coaching with me or anything like that. This is just, hey, you guys, let's play. Any questions? Nope. Okay. Are there any volunteers for first?
I'll do it.
Go mac and cheese. All right. So just in case you guys are wondering, why does Shon keep calling her mac and cheese? When we were children, like I was 21 and you were like 25 or something like that. Mm-hmm. We first met each other. Her name is Tanya McClellan. And I just decided to call her Tanya Mac and Cheese.
And I just went with it.
And I've been calling her that for over 20 years now.
Yeah. I figured while in the process, it's going to be good.
Right? And then I don't even say Tanya half the time anymore. It's just mac and cheese, mac and cheese, mac and cheese. Okay. So Tanya has volunteered to go first.
Okay.
Take a second. Take whatever time you need before you start. Huh?
I'm going to be on my phone. Hold on. Let me see if
No, that's cool. That's fine.
Is there anything else I need to do? I'm looking at my computer like it's some magic portal. It's not.
Okay.
Okay. Did I ever tell you the turkey story? Oh, no, up at Flanagan's. When I worked up there, she came in. She never told you that turkey story. Oh, honey, let me tell you. She was pregnant with you. Oh, wait, no. It was Jimmy, actually. Okay, all right. Yeah, she was pregnant with Jimmy because it was near Christmas, and your father was locked up in Walpole again, so she didn't have any money for anything. She had nothing. Your mother comes into Flanagan's, and she is like out to here. Wait a minute. When's Jimmy's birthday? Oh, yeah, January. No, she was like out to here. Okay? And she was sitting there. She was going through the aisles. You know, had that blue coat on. You know that blue coat that she liked to always wear? Yeah, that blue coat. She was wearing that blue coat, and she was stuffing everything in her pockets. She was waddling up in the aisles and just trying to get anything she could up in there. All right? So she goes in there, and then she gets to the register, and I'm like, hey, Susie, how you doing? And she's like, hey, yeah, hey, how's it going? I'm doing all right and everything fine. And, and she looks like she's a little agitated and doesn't want to get into conversation much. But, I was just kind of like, hey, what's going on, girl? I know what's going on and stuff. And then all of a sudden, she's standing there and a turkey falls from between her legs. And without even missing a beat, she looked back, turned around and said, who flew that bird? And, honey, we just laughed. I mean, look at her. Who threw that bird at me? We just couldn't help ourselves. No matter who you were, her. We were just all out there laughing. So she kept going. She kept rolling through the aisles, you know. Your mama was such a funny little son bitch, you know. Oh, Lord, how I miss her. Oh, that was your mama. You don't smoke, do you? That's good. Your mother was too young for that birth.
Beautiful. Yay. So Tanya got that like an hour ago. Like an hour ago. Okay, so you guys, Chi has joined us. We're so happy to have you here. Hey. The one man who has joined us. Chi, this is Saki Miata up top beside me. She's here in LA.
Hey, how's it going?
Hi, nice to meet you.
Roshunda Anthony, who is down over in Charlotte, North Carolina.
All right. How you doing?
The actress that you just saw is Tanya McClellan, who I occasionally call Tanya Mac and Cheese. She is also
often calls me Mac and Cheese.
Always. She's in Carolina, also North Carolina, also.
Hey, but
you brought your people with you.
That's right. And Tanya is from California. She's looking at moving out here with us, you guys, soon. So looking forward to having her.
All right.
Oh, wow.
And then I am Shon Wilson, as you know. And this guy, this very brave guy, is Chi George, who is a really, really good actress who lives here in Los Angeles.
They just called me an actress.
Oh, sorry, actor. Damn.
See, you're good enough to be in.
Damn. Right? Right?
No, that's fine.
But I appreciate you calling me out on that. Like, I really do. Instead of just being like, I'm going to roll with it. Okay,
but,
so.
I'm in the actress group, right? When in Rome. I'll be an actress today.
Don't Tyler Perry on me now. Anywho, are there any volunteers for next?
I'll do it. I'm just going to be reading pretty much, but.
Yes.
Okay.
So Saki, take a minute, get where you need to get, start whenever you're ready. We will wait for you.
When she hears you're out of work, her low estimation of you will drop even further. It will. I promise. She won't be surprised. She won't be like, oh my God, he lost his job. She'll be more like, of course, he lost his job. Fucking retard. Good job, I got out when I could. Oof, wouldn't want Harry to see too much of him, though. Better not let Harry grow up into this distorted, disabled fucking image of this fucking drip of a father. Yeah. I expect that's what she'll think. It's tough, isn't it? Life. Is it a lot more difficult than what you thought it would be? I mean, I'm sure you thought it was going to be difficult, but that through sheer hard work and practice and training and inspiration and, in your case, perspiration, that you would come through and in the end succeed. Because you thought, in this country at least, it was at the end of the day a meritocracy, and that fair play and honest, transparent work behavior would be rewarded in the end. That people like me would fall by the wayside. And good people like you would triumph. Is that what you thought? Oops.
Bitch.
I love that monologue.
Right? It's so good. I want you to do it again, but in the interest of time, we'll see what happens. Like, and of course, me being me, I was like, I have this one thing I want you to do with it. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not.
Right. Well, next time.
Wait a minute. I kind of wanted to be nitpicked.
Okay. Who's next? No, I want to just play with you guys. But the one thing that I wanted to do with Saki wasn't so much a nitpick as I just wanted her to do it again, just talking to me. Just because I feel like when I read this, I sent this to Saki too. So again, she just got this within an hour ago. And when I read it, I was like, Saki can rock the shit out of this. Like, I just knew. And so I want to see what it looks like when you are doing it as you. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So when we restart, because we have 8 minutes now, so I want to let some other people go. But when we restart, we'll come back and if you guys are up for it and you want to do a second take on your reads, please, I am definitely open to that. We lost Chi. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is.
I just wanted to get a chair.
Gotcha. Okay.
Y'all look so comfortable.
Okay. Chi or Roshunda, would either of you like to go next before we get cut off?
I'll go next.
Yeah, I saw her raise her hand.
Okay, cool. Take a second, Roshunda, get where you need to get first and then start.
Okay.
Okay.
How long have we known each other now, Bobby? 20, 25 years? Since we were in Miss Mooseburger's first grade class together, remember? We saw each other nearly every day and all the way up through high school. And if we didn't see each other for some reason, we talked on the phone for hours. You were my best friend, Bobby. The best ever. And you were definitely my first ever boyfriend. You gave me my first kiss. We were 12 and thought it would be forever. And even when occasionally we dated other people during high school, I always knew that you were the one. Even when you broke up with me after our senior prom. It was just supposed to be that way. Everyone thought so. It was written in the stars, you said. Remember the night you said that at Epsom's Pond? That was the night we first made love. The moon was ginormous and so blue, and it was so peaceful and isolated, except for that obnoxiously loud bullfrog. Remember him? But what I remember most about that night was that quiet, the stillness, the feeling that we were the only people left on Earth. The stars were out, and it seemed like they were winking directly at us, twinkling because we were so perfect together. And that's when you said our love was written in the stars. It was the most beautiful thing I had ever heard. It still is. But somehow it all changed when we graduated. You went away to college, and I went away to school close to home. And suddenly, we never saw each other again. I called and wanted to visit you, but you were always so busy with school and other things. I guess I tried to understand, but it was hard, Bobby. It was hard to love somebody so long and so much, and then all of a sudden that person you love with all your heart is not there anymore. It was kind of like you died, and I didn't get invited to the funeral. Okay, that's it.
Wow.
You had us all like... And you just found that, Roshunda?
I just found it.
You guys all have really good instincts. Like, yeah, really, like you all three, like, so all of the monologues we've seen so far are things that you guys just got today. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so we are at 2:27. I know this thing is going to stop on me. I know it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and end this meeting, see what technical things it makes me do before I can start the next one for you guys. So can you just kind of stay by your devices? And then when we come back, Chi and I will do ours. And then if anybody wants to go a second time, you definitely can. All right.
I have a quick question.
Yes, ma'am.
Where is Saki's monologue from?
It's from a play called Bull.
Bull.
Mm-hmm. And it's by, hold on. I sent it. Give me a second. It's a play called Bull, and it's by Mike Bartlett, Bartlett.
I've heard of it. That's why I was just like, parts of it sounded so familiar, and I was like, ooh, cool.
That's another thing that's really cool about this idea of a monologue swap, is like hearing new material that you can like put in your own repertoire. And at the beginning, when I was talking about how I wanted to do this, I forgot to tell you guys how I want to do it. So when we come back, remind me to give you the specifics on how I'd like to do this for anybody who wants to keep doing it with me. Okay.
Cool.
All right. I'm stopping this. I'll see you guys in a few seconds.
Okay.
Bye.
All right.
Anyway, are you guys enjoying your quarantine at all, or is it driving you crazy?
I'm enjoying it in a way. I'm supposed to be working from home, but we're having internet issues.
Oh.
So I've been pretty much just on what they call admin weather leave or something like that. So, yeah. My management's, they understand. I'm waiting for some equipment to come in. So I've just been around the house.
Yeah. How about you, Saki? Enjoying it at all, or are you having to work?
I've been doing a lot of stuff. I'm studying online to become certified as
I saw. Congratulations. That's really cool.
Yeah, I don't know when the certification test is actually going to happen because it has to be at a test center somewhere.
Gotcha.
It's okay. Yeah. Yeah. How about you?
Me, I have been loving it, okay? I've been using the time to do online dance classes for free.
Okay.
It has given me that's probably where the idea for this came from, because there's so many companies doing free dance classes, and I just log on to IG and do it with them. I'm going to go ahead and let you start your monologue, Chi, and then when Tanya joins us, I will just click her in to enter the same way you came in the middle of hers, okay?
All right, sounds good.
All right, so take a second, you know the rules, get where you need to go, and then start. Are you able at all to pull your chair closer to your camera so we can see more of your eyes? Perfect, thank you, sir.
All right, I got my tripod like in my lap now.
Gotcha. If it's uncomfortable for you, go back to how you had it.
No, that's cool, it's cool. I'll adjust.
Okay, G, whenever you're ready, take that moment, do your thing.
All right. Enough! That's enough from all of you. You think water moves fast? You should see ice. It moves like it has a mind. Like it knows it killed the world once. It got a taste for murder. When the avalanche came, it took us weeks to get out. And somewhere along the way, we lost hope. I don't know when exactly we turned on each other. All I know is 7 of us survived the slide. Only 5 of us made it out. Now, we took an oath, one that I'm going to break right now, to say that it was the snow that killed the other 2. But it wasn't. You see, nature can be lethal, but it doesn't hold a candle to man. Now, you see how bad things can get and how quickly they can get that way. Well, they're about to get a whole lot worse. So we're not going to fight anymore. We're going to pull together and figure out a way to get out of here.
Awesome. Good job.
Thank you.
Good job. Okay, so Matt just said that it's not working on her computer. It's only working on, she's going to have to redo it on her phone. And yet I still don't have her. And because I'm the one controlling things, I kind of don't want to start mine until she's in here because I can't stop to let her in. I'm just going to do my thing. And I'm sorry she's going to have to miss it. And I'm definitely sorry that she missed yours, Chi, but it is happening how it's happening. And we have no control over it. Was I hurt when you threw my plants out the window? I was. I cared for those plants. I loved them. I watered them and loved them since they were seeds. They were like my children. But they were, after all, just plants. And you didn't hit anyone. You didn't kill anyone when you hurled the pots, the terracotta pots, from the 14th floor. And you were drunk or high on some substance, purchased no doubt with money taken from my purse. So I released. I have been heroic. Only a heroine, only a mythic figure could overcome the skulls and the scandals. When you told everyone we know, our friends, our family, my therapist, whom you had no business talking to in the first place, when you told everyone in New York City that I gave you syphilis, when we both know, we know without a doubt that Maria Portnoy gave you syphilis during that demonstration, and you in turn gave it to me. That was not funny! I made allowances because every now and then, once a week, once a month, once in a blue moon, you made love to me. And I saw fireworks. I heard orchestras. You made love to me, and I remembered the beginning when we made love nonstop, like Olympians. But no more, Ethan. I am a person. I have feelings. I have a breaking point, and I have reached it. I mean, maybe I expect too much. Maybe I do. Maybe I am looking for perfection. No man is perfect, but some are better, and I have had it. I mean, last night was it. When you refused to hold me, when you murmured some other name in your sleep, when you tried to kill me, when you held that pillow over my face in a violent attempt to snuff out my life, I realized things are not going well. That's what I got. That's what I got.
Well
Thank you.
What was your monologue from?
My monologue was from The Altruists by Nicky Silver. The Altruists. And that one, I love that one because I can play it different ways. Sometimes I do it straight comedy, like nothing but comedy. And then there have been times when I've done it where it's just drama, just dramatic. I personally, but when I'm not thinking, oh, I'm using this for my comic monologue, or oh, I'm using this for my dramatic monologue, and I'm just instinctively doing it, it has a bit of both in it, the way we do in real life, you know? But yeah, that was that. Is there anybody who would like to go a second time? If not,
yeah, you were telling me that.
Yes,
some kind of suggestions.
Okay, so I want you to do it again. I mean, if you feel like it. It's so hard for me not to like go into I'm in charge mode. Let me try that. You know what I was thinking is it would be really cool to see you do that. Just being.
Okay.
Don't feel the need to put anything on the lines that doesn't come out of how you normally would be as a person.
Okay. Yeah. That would be a little bit easier when I have it memorized. But.
Well, I think this actually will make it easier for you because you're not thinking you won't be thinking, how do I play this? Just because you're reading it off of the screen, the same computer that you're in the meeting with us. Is that right?
I was, but then I lost it, so I'm gonna like read off of.
You need me to resend it to you? Because I can.
I got it somewhere. If somebody wants to go before me.
Okay, so this is what I want to say to you about your concern about, or how you said that it'll be easier when you're more off book.
Mm-hmm.
I think the opposite. I think if you go ahead and do it just straight from the page, you will be able to give the kind of read I'm talking about. It will happen naturally. So don't worry about looking like you're off book. Do it right from the page, and just look up whenever you can naturally. Okay.
When she hears you're out of work, her low estimation of you will drop even further. It will. I promise. She won't be surprised. She won't be like, oh my God, he lost his job. She'll be more like, of course he lost his job, the fucking retard. Good job I got out when I could. Wouldn't want Harry to see much of him, though. Better not let Harry grow up into this distorted, disabled fucking image of his fucking dripple father. I expect that's what she'll think. It's tough, though, isn't it? Life. Is it a lot more difficult than what you thought it would be? I mean, I'm sure you thought it was going to be difficult, but through sheer hard work and practice and training and inspiration, and in your case, perspiration, that you would come through and in the end succeed. Because you thought, you know, in this country at least, it was at the end of the day, a meritocracy. And that fair play and honest, transparent work behavior would be rewarded in the end. That bad people like me would fall by the wayside and good people like you would triumph. Is that what you thought? Oops.
Yes. Did it feel any different to you doing it that way?
Yeah. Yeah, I know that's like, you know, what I'm trying to accomplish, like lately, you know, just to talk. Because
here's what happens. This is one of those pieces, and I think all of these pieces, Chi, did yours come from the theater also?
No, that came from Deep Blue Sea.
It's a movie?
A movie, yeah, Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh, I think I saw that a million years ago.
Yeah, that was from like 99 or something.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Hey guys, we just got Tanya back. Yay. Hello. So Saki, what I was going to say is,
okay, I see.
Because this is written how it's written, it has so much information in the dialogue already, so that you just speaking it told us more than you acting it at all. And so, like you just said, you know, that's something that you're trying to work more towards as an actress, but I've seen you do that plenty of times. Like plenty of times I've seen you just be the person. Yeah. And so when you did that just now, we didn't miss anything you said because it was all so clear. And because it's such the character and what this character is doing in this moment is such a good fit for who and what you are naturally, it just synced up and it worked. And it actually ended up feeling more prepared than when you were doing it, than the way you did it the first time. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Did anybody else feel that way, or is that just Shon going on?
I am so sorry I missed it. Oh my God.
Yeah, I understood it better the second time around. Yeah.
I like that you're having red wine.
Oh no, this is Pepsi.
Oh, it's Pepsi. Oh my gosh, it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Actually, it's 6 o'clock where she is, so she'd be good.
Yeah, I'm just stuck with water.
Yeah.
Like the mama size of water.
That is a mama size of water.
Yeah.
That
Hold
is.
on. Let me get my sip on.
Oh. Oh my goodness. But yeah, so I thought that was good. I thought that, you know, and if this is a monologue that you end up working with in the future, I think in the long run.
I'm gonna try. Yeah, I'm gonna work on it.
Yeah, I think you're gonna knock it out the park.
I'm gonna read the play. Yeah.
Yeah. So who else wanted to go a second time? No? Okay, that's fine. All right, so we only have a few more minutes left anyway before this thing shuts us off. Let me tell you guys what I want to do with this, and then you can tell me your level of interest in continuing it. So basically, you know, we're all, for the most part, locked in our houses. Some people are making the most of it. Some people are having a hard time with it. I feel as creatives, one of the things that we need to make sure we do at this time, or at least the thing that I've chosen to do, is to come out a stronger performer out of it at the end of it than I was going in. Because all of a sudden now, guys, we have all this time that we don't typically have to just devote to working our craft, whether it's your acting, or in my case, I've been doing the dance classes because my budget doesn't allow me to go to dance every day here in Los Angeles the way I could in Charlotte. But now that everybody's offering up this stuff for free online, I have no excuse. I have none. So I want to be able to, you know, do this with people who are interested in doing it. I was thinking maybe twice a week. So there's a Tuesday and a Friday. It would be on Instagram Live, which means it would be, well, first of all, we won't have this whole thing with the having to connect from this link or whatever. Anybody who's got an Instagram would just, I would start my live, and then you guys could just click asking to join my live. And then I would approve you to join my live. But for this to work the way I envision it, I kind of need some help from the participants. No, I definitely need help from the participants. I don't want to have the responsibility of getting monologues to everybody. Right. I also love the idea of people working on things that they didn't choose for themselves. So if on a specific day, you know, that's coming up, you know that you've got something that you want to just do on your own, fine and great. But outside of that, what I would love to have happen is if people can let me know, and the reason why I picked Tuesday and Friday is because there's like 4 days lead time between each of those, or 3 days lead time between each of those. So that, like, say today is Friday and I announce it this afternoon that the next one is going to be on Tuesday. Anybody who wants to do it signs up or just sends me their emails me saying, hey, Shon, I want to do it. And then I say, great. Can you send me a monologue that you like? It doesn't have to be something that you've already done. It doesn't have to be something that you are going to do. It's for the pool. So I want to have like a pool of monologues that people just offer up, so that if there is an actor who doesn't have a monologue that they know they want to use, I can say, oh, hey, I've got this one here, instead of me having to like go online and search for people every single time. Does that make sense to you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And that's why it's called Monologue Swap. 2 reasons. The first being that we're performing these things for each other. That's the obvious reason. But then the second reason is that, again, like we saw today, after one of the monologues was done, an actor who hadn't done it said, hey, what's that from? Because it sparked interest in them to do that monologue for themselves. So what do you guys think about that? Like, does that sound like an idea it's kind of like APG Saki online? Mm-hmm. You know?
Yeah. I think it would be great. I mean, I would love to also like get a running list of the monologues that we've been doing.
Sounds good to me.
That way we can kind of, you know, weave in and just say, oh, I remember this one. I remember when this one was done. And
cool.
And it builds all of our repertoire, actually.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Any other thoughts? No? Okay.
Great.
Yeah. Okay, cool. And so like the other thing, goodness, you just said something that sparked a thought, Tanya, and just that fast, it went out of my brain. I don't know. If it comes back to me, I'll let you know. But what I'll do is, you said the list of monologues. I mentioned, the IG Live. So in terms of, you know, right now, it feels like comfy cozy because it's me and people that are all connected to me. I love you guys. You each know me and I know you, even if you don't know each other. And it's small. More than likely, it'll stay small. But what I am going to do is when we do it on the IG Live, anybody who wants to watch it can watch. I will not click approve to join for any and everybody. It will have to be someone who has ahead of time told me that they're going to participate. So that way, if you say, hey, I want to do next Tuesdays, you definitely get your spot to do next Tuesdays, okay? Hey, I want to do next Fridays, you definitely get your spot to do next Fridays. What I'm also hoping will happen, and I don't know, but hopefully, because each of us has our own following on Instagram, you know, people who know me but don't know Chi, know Saki but don't know me, know Tanya but don't know Ro, those people could possibly see what we're doing if they choose to click on that live at any given time. And of course, you know, the goal there is, or the hope there is that those people who do the hiring, I mean directors and producers. When I say the hiring, that's who I mean.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully some of them will be like, oh yeah, I've seen Shon audition a bunch of times, but I didn't know she had that. Oh yeah, I forgot about Saki. I need to get her back into this again. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so that's the goal. But I don't want you guys to ever feel any pressure to be perfect or to have it off book or to make your performance ready. It's weird. Somebody's phone is buzzing.
Oh, I didn't know you could hear that.
We can.
Okay.
Very loudly.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, so I say that just to mention what the viewership might look like. Who knows? It could be that like we do this live and nobody tunes in. It could be that we do it and people kind of come in and out. You know, it could be that we do it and 500 actors sitting at home with nothing to do go, wait, what? How come I want to get on that? It feels like I don't have respect for actors, and that's not the case. Anyway.
It doesn't feel like that at all.
Okay.
We all talk like that.
Let's be real.
I don't know. Oh my god.
Anyway, sorry. Sorry.
Oh my gosh, hon. How dare you? I'm in my feelings now.
That's the impression I do for Justin, actually, whenever I'm getting on him. I always make him sound
I'm sure
like
he
that.
loves that.
He hates it. He's always like, I don't sound anything like that. I said, that's how you sound in my head. That's what I hear. All right, so before this thing cuts us off, I want to say thank you guys so much for coming. You have no idea how fun this was for me. I don't get to play as an actor enough. Everything here is always about trying to get the job. Those of you who live in LA or have lived in LA before, Tanya, you know, you never get to just play. And so thanks for coming and playing with me. Ro, a note that I meant to give you, not a note, but an observation that I meant to give you that I forgot was when you talk, I feel.
Oh, gotcha.
Your voice makes me feel.
Really?
Yes. From the first words you said, I was like right there with your character, and I wanted to know what was up. I wanted to tell you that. Make sure you knew that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, guys, I love you all. If you need anything, you know where I am.
Hey, Shon, I'm going to message you real quick. I just wanted to see if you had any notes for me since this is about to end.
You have all the time. Like you can ask Chi. I'll get on a video call with you, and I'll start talking, and I won't shut up. So yes, I am happy. But all of you guys did really, really great job. The prepared ones and the ones that you guys just got today. I made a concerted effort not to try to give you guys feedback on that kind of thing. So, but I think you all did well. I think you're all very talented, and I hope you all just keep acting. Saki.
Yeah.
Okay. Keep acting. Okay. Anyway, all right. I'll see you guys soon. Mac and cheese. You want to do Facebook?
Yeah, that works.
Okay. I'll talk to you guys soon.
Okay.
Bye.
All right, take care.
Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. Bye.
Bye.
Now is my time to shine. Let's go. When your time comes, don't postpone it. When others doubt it out, you don't condone it. Truth be told, yourself is your toughest opponent. When your moment comes, grab hold and own it.